Hello, everyone. Hope all of you are doing well. In light of the holiday this week, instead of doing a Friday reflection, I'm doing a Tuesday reflection today. Mainly focusing on the fact that even though Thursday obviously is Thanksgiving, a time where we stop to give thanks, is that this coming Sunday really is the beginning of our Advent season. And so just want to make sure that we're starting to get prepared for that as well. So that's going to be the majority of my time here, going over things that we are preparing so that we all can have a very fruitful and meaningful Advent and Christmas season. I know one of the things I've been asked the most over the last probably week and a half to 2 weeks is, are we still going to hang the greens and do decorations in the church? Well, as you can see, the answer to that is yes. People are working very hard and feverishly here, as they always do, to make sure that the visual nature of Advent is as meaningful and as special as it always has been. So please do know that we're continuing to do that. As I said, this coming Sunday, November 29th, we start our Advent season. And our theme for this Advent is going to be light. We're going to talk about light, because light is something that brings hope. Light is something that brings joy, and light is something that in the Bible we hear is truly reflective of the presence and the prominence of God in the world, even amidst the darkness and despair we may feel at times. So our theme again is light, more specifically, let your light shine, as throughout Advent, in worship and other things that I'm going to talk about, we're reminded how God is our light. God's light shines on us, bringing us new life, forgiveness, joy, so that then we can reflect that light to others, and we can be a source of hope and joy to others as well. We're going to be doing our midweek services, our midweek Vesper service again this year, starting December 2nd, and then December 9th and December 16th. That's a Wednesday nights at 7 o'clock here at the church. And those will be in-person worships. So please do watch for registration, because we need to register for those just like we do for Sunday. Follow the same protocols. But we will be having our midweek Vespers starting on December 2nd, Wednesday at 7 p.m. Also, please watch all of your announcements. Lots of things that will be coming to you. I've put together an Advent in-home devotional study that you can use throughout 3 weeks of Advent. With readings and prayers and different ways in which activities, again, ways in which, even though we can't always be gathered together, even within our homes, with our families, with our spouses, we can continue to find ways to prepare ourselves for Christmas in this Advent season. Also, we will be doing the angel tree again this year. This is the literal angel tree, but you won't be able to get the information, the names, and the gift ideas off of this tree this year. It's going to be done virtually. We're going to have a virtual angel tree. So again, that will be showing up in the announcements here in the next couple of weeks. And another way that you can participate in the holiday season by giving of yourself to someone else. We're also going to be doing Advent crafts for kids. And again, that's going to be done a little bit different this year. The crafts are going to be pre-packaged, assembled in a bag or some kind of a container, and they will be brought to you. And so you will have them. There will be instructions and pictures on how to do them. And there's even going to be a Zoom opportunity when you can join in and get further detail on how to do these crafts. Again, something to do each week throughout Advent as a way of preparing ourselves for Christ's coming at Christmas. I know our adult Sunday school class on Sunday mornings is going to be doing a study on Advent as well. I believe it's one of Adam Hamilton's studies on the incarnation. And so there will be a Bible study opportunity Sunday mornings. So watch your announcements for information and Zoom link on that as well. But the thing I really want to press is something new we're doing this year, and that's called our Light Fest. And you've probably seen the announcements, and maybe you're wondering what that is. Well, it's really meant just to be a time where we can gather as a congregation in a community and celebrate light. So basically, what you do is you sign up, you get a parking spot, you bring your vehicle, and you decorate it however you want with lights. We even give you ideas in the announcements on how to do that. And then we're going to invite congregational members and the community to be able to drive through the parking lot and see these lights as really just a way of maybe bringing some hope and joy to people this Christmas season. This is going to be a tough one. People can't gather. Numbers are trending up. I mean, just lots of stuff going on. It's going to be a tough season for some folks. And who knows, maybe this will just be the thing that brings some hope and joy to people. It also is an opportunity for us to gather in a safe way outside. So, it's an easy, fun way. If you think about trunk or treat, this is almost like doing trunk or treat for Christmas. It's a light fest. We're not handing out candy or anything, but we're just coming, we're parking, we're decorating our vehicles and hoping to bring some light and joy to people. That's December 12th, Saturday, 5 to 7 in the parking lot. But you need to sign up, and we need to get people signed up so we can get ready. There won't be power available to your vehicle, but there's a lot of battery operated things. There's adapters you can get for your car, power sources. To be able to do this or whatever you want. Just be creative. Let's have some fun. Let's get together and have a good time and celebrate God is our light and how we can be a light to others. Remember, Advent is really a time of preparation. It's meant to prepare us for Christ's coming at Christmas and the true meaning of Christmas. It's meant to prepare us for when Christ comes at the end of all times and how we are to be prepared for that. But maybe more specifically, it prepares us for how we can receive Christ into our lives each and every day. And all of these things I've just described really point to those three things. Being prepared, recognizing how do we prepare ourselves, and recognize and see the many and various ways that God continues to come to us and to be our light amidst the darkness in our world today. And that's what we hope to accomplish over these next several weeks in Advent. I woke up this morning, had a flat tire. Last thing I needed. Got things to do, got places to be. I don't need to deal with this. But as I was thinking about my sermon I gave this past Sunday on giving thanks even in the midst of the trials and tribulations and the challenges of life. And I got to thinking as I was trying to get that tire off, I'm fortunate. I've got my health and my strength to be able to do this. I've got this wonderful invention called a jack. And, a lug nut wrench to be able to, lift up the car, get the tire off. I have the luxury of a second vehicle so I can take my tire to the shop and in a half hour have it fixed, brought it home, put it back on, and get back to my day. When you think about that, you stop to think about all that was and how easy that was. Man, you realize, you are truly blessed and you give thanks. Because here's the reality. I know there are a lot of people out there today that aren't that blessed, that are really dealing with some serious challenges, dealing with serious health issues, dealing with maybe the loss of a loved one from COVID. It's a tough time. And Thanksgiving this year is probably going to be different than any other. People can't meet, like they normally do, can't have family gatherings like they normally do. It's going to be tough, and there's no other way to put that. But hopefully through that we can still give thanks. Take time to give thanks, because giving thanks is really good for our souls. As I talked about Sunday with that one leper that came back and gave thanks, and Jesus said, "Your faith has made you well." Giving thanks can help us be well. It can help us amidst the trials and tribulations. It doesn't necessarily take them away, and it doesn't mean we're to avoid those things or to pretend like they aren't there. But giving thanks helps us to deal with them. It reminds us we are not on our own. We don't go it alone, that God is with us. And there are ways in which God continues to work in and through us, even in the midst of the difficulties that we face in our world today. So before we get into Advent, we give thanks. And we remember all the ways in which God continues to be with us despite the challenges we have, so that we can be strengthened in the midst of those to remain faithful and hopeful. And then we go into Advent. We're reminded how God is the light of the world. God continues to shine light on us so that we can reflect that light and be a light to others. I give thanks for all of you. I give thanks for this opportunity to be here at Trinity Lutheran. I give thanks for my wonderful family that has made this transition with me. And I wish all of you a very joyous, wonderful, and meaningful Thanksgiving this coming week. God's blessings to you. Be safe and take care.